breathing in God. That's what's running through my mind right now. So I had some thoughts on God, on the divine. The Bible, the Quran, the Torah, all of these religious texts say that you should put God before anything else. I live by the premise of God first, purpose second, my children next, and lastly my woman. Because without God, there can be no purpose. I live my life as if God exists, because I believe in God. I will not give God a gender, because God is beyond genders. Now, I don't talk much about my own religion, and I'm gonna keep it like that. I may perhaps in some videos talk about my religious practices, my meditative practices. I'm such a faithful Buddhist. But it doesn't really matter what I call myself. Because if you believe in something divine, even if you call yourself an atheist, you believe in something divine. Because atheists or godless people, they still need a purpose. And this purpose is beyond words. And henceforth, that means that purpose shall be next to God. You should never put women before your purpose. Yeah, we all know that. But especially, we should never put women before God. If you need to practice your religion, but a woman in your life says, "Oh, come on, babe, do you really need to pray right now? Can't you just go to bed? Oh, babe, do you really need to go to church right now? Can't you just go to bed and lay here with me?" Or if you're trying to take your religion really seriously, and then some girl hit you up, but your imam says, "You cannot do that, that's sinful." You should listen to him. It doesn't really matter if you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, you're a Hindu, you're a Buddhist, or you're a Jew. You need to listen to your religious leaders, because they have wisdom which have been attained by something higher. They have been learning about this stuff for years, and in some cases even longer than you have ever lived. So if your religion says, "I cannot have sex before marriage," there's probably a good reason for that. Now, I don't practice that. In my religion, sex isn't something that's a problem, really. My teacher, Kelsang Yangdom and Gyatso Rinpoche, the one who introduced me to Kadampa Buddhism, they are monks, so they don't practice sex, they practice celibacy, but I'm not a monk. A monk has to abide by 256 different tenets. A person like me only has to live by 8, if I'm correct. And it makes sense, because these monks are supposed to be our religious leaders. Yes, you will never be more holier than your religious leader, and that's fine. your religious leader spends more time practicing and giving out wisdom from their teachings. That's why Buddhism is constructed in this way, that layman people like me could still incorporate Buddhism into their daily lives. And monks who practice Buddhism for 12-14 hours per day, they should live by more tenets because they're the religious forefront, so to speak. And we can learn a lot from that they never put God first. Even if they do not call divine, I do not follow God, I believe in God, but my sole purpose is to achieve enlightenment and be freed from divine pressure. I shall become divine myself. Now, you may not agree with my way of living. That's fine, it's perfectly fine. What I'm trying to say here really is, no matter what religion, no matter the spiritual practice, always put the divine God first before you lay down with a woman. If your religion allows you to lay down with women, then be my guest. But if your religion forbids you from laying down with women, you should follow that. You should live up to your religious expectations, because it makes sense, right? If you do not like it, then well, go ahead. Switch your religion, but you will become lost. Your religion, your spiritual practice is your compass. The compass that has been given to you. You should appreciate it. You should take it into consideration the next time you make a choice about anything in life, really. Without this compass, you're lost. How do you think the first explorers of Antarctica even got to map out this huge continent? It was thanks to a little compass. Little compass. They didn't have anything else. They didn't have a map. If you do not have a map yet, you need a compass. And your God, your divine teachings, your texts, they are the compass. And in some cases, even the map. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that... I have no words for it. You have a compass and a map and even a guide in some cases. Imagine being a Muslim. You're part of one of the biggest religions on earth. In your town, there's probably a religious leader that you can go to seek counseling and guidance. Some people do not have that. So appreciate it. Appreciate your religion because they guide you. And so you have been given this gift, but still you put women first. Because of what? Temporary feelings. Temporary feelings that do not really give you any fulfillment. It's sad, really, when people stray away from their own religions and become lost and godless and start to worship the body as if it were eternal. So, to conclude, put God first, put the divine first, put the enlightenment first. Then women or even other goods will become less important to you. I hope you liked this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. And also hit that like button. Make sure you comment. Let's have a discussion flowing here. Hit that bell notification as well. And as always, stay great and be blessed.